having to do with his own position. It looks like our buddy Smokey is heading over to see what old Thick Love is up to.
So, Bruce, what's the situation? What are we doing?
Well, Thick Shade says he would like to debate, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know that there's a topic chosen
here.
yet, but you would have to be somehow you have to work it out that there'd be a time that you both could be together, where you'd both be awake and that kind of thing.
Bruce, we've already tried this before. Have him pick a time, and then you can reach out to me.
So around this time is okay.
Well, dude, hey,
Josh.
retard! Did you see I'm actually doing a show right now? Do you see that I actually have my own stream going? So,
Hey,
so
Josh,
you
why are
decide.
you so upset, man?
Well, that's not my name. Number one, you dumb Korean.
Then
LA
what is your
faggot.
name, Josh?
And number
Hey,
two,
Josh, what
and
is your
number
name?
two, well,
Why are
Carl
you
is
so
my name.
effeminate, man?
And number two,
you liar. Your
number
name
two,
is
I'm doing a
Josh.
stream right now. This is what you would do, Thicky.
I'm
See,
sorry.
because you're a
It's your
coward
problem.
cockroach. So you would challenge me to a debate while I have a stream schedule. Because that's how weak and cowardly and pathetic you are.
Oh,
hey,
Josh,
hey,
you're so
hey.
mad.
Go play with your magnets and enjoy your porn
Magnet?
websites and your escort
Magnet? I don't have
services
any
and your
magnets.
sex trafficking. Yeah, no magnets.
Sex trafficking.
What
are you talking about?
Yeah, right, okay.
You're mad.
What
man.
about the debate? Dang it!
Bruce,
Come on.
Yeah,
You know
what
what?
about the debate, man?
What do you want to debate? What do you want to
Were you
debate? Thicky?
surprised? Were you surprised that I was here?
No.
Uh-huh.
I was told in my chat you were here and that you wanted to debate. I came over here and
So
figured
what do you
I'd knock
want to
something out
what do
real
you want
quick.
to talk about?
You
Josh?
tell
What do
me,
you wanna talk
Thicky. You're the
about?
one that wanted to challenge me to a debate.
Hey,
what do you want to talk about?
man? Anything you wanted to talk about?
How about the
Something?
Mandela effect?
What about? Yeah, sure. Let's go for it.
Who controls the Mandela
So,
effect?
like, what do you know about it? Do you observe it?
No.
Can you observe it?
doesn't
Well, if you
exist.
cannot even observe it, how can you talk
It's
about
a
it? dummy?
sociological component based upon us absorbing
If you
memes with
cannot
the
even
original
observe
source
the
context.
effect, then how can
It's
you even
been
talk
studied.
about it? You
It's a
retard.
sociological component.
you
You're
even
the
observe-
retard that hasn't done any studying on the actual sociology
even
behind the
observe it.
effect of why people
Yeah,
observe.
you want to talk about it, man? You're a retard, man.
I'm
So
the
what do you know
retard,
about-
and you haven't read
What do you know
anything
about it,
on how
man?
people
Hey,
convert
Josh,
memes
what do you
and
know
source
about it?
material.
What do you know about it? So
I
you cannot
know
even
that
talk about
people
it.
mentally and sociologically have a tendency to merge
Yeah, all the
memes
people
that
are
are
the same
created from
mentally
source
ill, right?
material and the
That's
source
how much you
material
don't
itself.
know.
This is why they have
Man,
a
you're a
critical
retard,
view
man.
of the source material.
Hey,
This
calm
is what
down,
is
man.
commonly called the Mandela effect. Now,
Calm
you,
down.
Nicky,
You
claim
don't
that the
even
Mandela
observe it. You
effect
cannot even observe
is
it.
under the
You
effect
think
of
that you
Satan.
know it. You cannot even
Satan
observe
controls
it.
the effect, and Satan used the effect to change the Bible. I've heard you argue this. Therefore, in effect, you are
Really?
claiming that Satan
Where'd
has
you-
more
where'd you
power
hear
than
that,
God,
man?
which means you
Hey,
are in
Josh,
effect an
where did you hear
actual
that funky
Satanist.
idea?
Well, to be
Where'd you
fair,
hear that?
to be fair,
Did you
I've
hear
heard
that
you
from
argue
Ryan?
it.
Did you
I
get
heard
fooled
you
by
argue
Ryan
it.
again?
So
Yeah,
when
why
you
do you
say
swallow Ryan
that Satan
all the
changed
time?
the
Man, you
Bible,
swallow Ryan
say
all
that
the
Satan
time.
is more powerful than God, and
That's why you
therefore
get fooled.
you, sir, are a Satanist.
Powerful than
You
God.
are an idiotic,
How
scummy little
can
middle-aged
anything be
failure
powerful than
scumroad
God?
that's jealous of me,
You
Dickie.
mad?
You wish you had even a quarter of the intelligence I do to point
You
out your
mad, man.
idiocy, and so
You're
that you can make your
passionate, but not
stupid bullshit
persuasive,
seem
man.
half as sellable. But you aren't. You're a dimwit.
Are you,
You're a nunce.
calm
You're
down,
a
man.
failure, and
So
you're an
you
incompetent.
cannot
You're a
even observe
complete
the
and utter
Mandela
absolute
effect. Yeah,
spiritual
you're going on and
abomination,
on and
Dickie,
on,
and you're gonna
so
sit right
mad.
under Satan's
Calling people
nutsack for
names.
eternity.
Why do you
Go
do that,
fuck
Josh?
yourself, you stupid
Well, why?
Korean fruit tart
I don't
piss ant.
understand. Hey,
Thanks, Bruce.
you little budget
Have a
stupid
good evening,
Jewish
everyone.
retard. Oh, he's gone. What about the debate? Oh my God, this guy's.
Well, that was edifying. I'll give it that.
Oh, it's going to be next Saturday.
This guy's stupid or what?
Mute options. I have to admit, I confess, I was busy adjusting the volume levels of everybody, trying so we could hear it.
This guy's so mad.
Sam, you make friends everywhere you go.
Oh my Lord. So I want to debate about so-called the Mandela effect. If he can observe it, he can't even observe it, yet he wants to talk about it. It's just amazing.
Well,
That's how
there is a reason why
stupid
people can't observe it. You do know.
Well, there is a reason, of course, but I'm talking about he cannot even know what it
I'd be
is.
quite honest, dude. I can't observe levitation either. I mean, there's a reason for it.
Well, that's a little different. And a
Not
lot of
really.
people think that the effect is some sort of theory, like flat earth theory, but it's not. It's just something that you observe or not observe. But like what I have a little issue with this Josh guy is that he cannot even observe it, yet he has so much hate or whatever. I mean, he got all blown up. Cute though. I hope that he would keep on smiling.
Well,
That'd be nice.
he was he was happy.
And hey, Smokey, did they show you all the love of Jesus while you were over there?
Oh, it was outstanding. I got to lay out the thickie. I got to point out that how he was actually implicitly a Satanist. Yeah, it took basically 5 minutes. It was outstanding.
You're all fired up tonight.
Yeah, I came in a little hot, Kenny, truth be told. Yeah, it was a little frustrating
all right.
for me. I can't lie.
Now, this is the Thick Shade. This is a guy that made like 2 full-size television series about yours truly, right?
Oh, a whole bunch of people. Yeah, he gets on a tirade of anyone he's jealous of, which is mostly everyone, because he's jealous of anyone that has a larger IQ than him, which again is basically everyone. So he gets made to look like an idiot, and then he gets mad, and then he does a bunch of spurgy antics, and we just all laugh and move on with our lives is basically what it comes down to.
Now, that's how you handle a guy like him, man.
What do you mean? How do you handle him?
Yeah, that's how you handle him.
How do you handle him?
Yeah, like I just did.
Yeah.
I mean to interrupt whatever the flow of conversation was doing, by the way.
Oh, is it his hangout?
I
He's
do
back.
think that...
And apparently, well, wait, let's see if he flipped out when he came back in.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't. Mostly everyone. Because he's jealous of anyone that has a larger IQ than him, which again is basically everyone. So he gets made to look like an idiot, and then he gets mad.
Like 2 full-size television series about yours truly, right?
Oh, a whole bunch of people. Yeah, he gets on a tirade of anyone he's jealous of, which is mostly everyone. Because he's jealous of anyone that has a larger IQ than him, which again is
What?
You're all fired up tonight.
Yeah, I came in a little hot, Kenny, truth be told.
Logistics is
I got the I can't lie.
What?
You're all fired up tonight.
Yeah, I came in a little hot, Kenny, truth be told. Yeah, it was a little frustrating
all right.
for me. I can't lie.
He got that worked up over the Mandela effect, apparently.
Hilarious, man. Freaking hilarious. What a retard. Yeah, he lost the debate already. Yeah.
Well,
what can I say?
well, it's a heck of a debate topic.
Yeah, I would like to, the thing is, he has no idea what it is, even.
Well, wouldn't it have made more sense to debate something that's a little more
or even
solid or fitting to Bible?
Trinity. We can debate Trinity
something?
if he wants. Like Trinity or whatever, But I don't think he can even up. He's he's even up to it. The guy. I know he cannot handle me. That's why he runs. He's scared of me. I know he's scared of me.
Well, the only thing you do that you've been doing it a long time is just talk over somebody and not nonstop. And he does the same thing. But I would have to say he's very good at it. He's like you.
Well, he's only good at it when he's at his place. This is why he just blocked me. He blocked my channels. He blocked me on StreamYard. That's what he does. He's only good at where he is because he can kick people.
Well, yeah,
I don't know what you guys are talking about. He was very polite to me.
He's very, very good at talking. Just keep talking. That's how you win a debate.
Yeah, well,
You don't
too
stop.
bad. Well, he got to know that he cannot win anything like that. And that's why I call him, effeminate. And the way he, dressed things, man, he's so effeminate.
Well, the sad part is, okay, that's right. So he chose the Mandela effect, or did you? He did, or who did?
No, I mean, like, he did. He said, like, what about Mandela? It's like, I go, sure, yeah, fine. What do you know about it? And he's like, duh.
Oh, so if you were to compare the Mandela effect to the Jesus, how
Well, it has nothing
is
to do. It has nothing to do with it. Just because
which is more true?
Jesus, obviously, Jesus is the truth.
Okay.
Because, like in the Mandela effect, there are some people can observe and some people cannot.
So that means it's not true to the ones who can't observe
I
it.
mean, those people who can observe it, to them, it's right there. But for those who cannot observe, like Smokey, I mean, that's too bad. And for him to talk about it, that's just ridiculous.
So then you believe it is true?
No, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's an effect that I can observe, but some people cannot.
Yeah. So what about that witch lady? Like, what involvement did she have in it?
I think she coined the term, so-called the Mandela effect, but I see that more of quantum effect than the Mandela effect. I'll be right back because someone's calling.
Oh, okay. Well, looks like that debate's not going to happen very well. I guess we already had it.
Yeah, that was fun. That was super fun.
It's a fast debate.
Boy, oh boy.
Hey, and Rob and Sam finally agree on something. They both think Smokey's effeminate.
No. Yeah, but boy, oh boy. I'd be worried about other things myself. Like, I mean, the poor guy's gonna he poops out his elbow apparently. I don't know. He talks about that from time to time. I don't know why. He at least now, hopefully, he's settled down. Probably
need to go beyond 3.
Yeah, see, now on his channel, people are just talking back and forth. I suppose this would explain why they have moderators in an actual debate.
All right, I'm back.
Yep, you'd need a moderator, though, I think, Sam. That you'd have to have.
Yeah, someone needs to hold him down, but I don't think nobody will be able to. When I see him, I see him as like a little kid running around, bumping onto all these different walls and stuff. Just like loud voice.
Well,
I was looking for any kind of debate with him, but he just got I knew he's gonna be like that.
Yeah, that's true. That
Like one other thing is that I don't know why he now hangs around with Brad, because even Brad he craps on the Mandela effect or the quantum effect, and Brad for a long time, he's just talking about it, over and over, and now he's with Brad. So he's, that's why I think that he's not really genuine in his whatever that he says, whether that's about theology or.
You think they're like a thing, or?
Huh?
You think they're like maybe a thing or something, or?
I don't know. I mean, I know Brad. He's just being a drama whore, and Josh, he's not sincere in what he believes. I think.
I don't know with Brett. Yeah, I have no idea. Interesting discussion with him the other night.
Well, nobody's watching Brett anymore, so you just want to jump in and get on that drama, whatever, to get views and stuff. But yeah, if he doesn't have any content, then obviously, even if he gets a little view, that's it.
Yeah. Smoky words, cuss words.
I don't know what you're talking about. He was super polite to me.
He does share them with people. You got to give him that. Not like he keeps it to himself.
Well, next time when you see him, tell him to know his place. There are some people who are older than him, who've been on YouTube longer than him. So,
yeah, but I think there's, regardless how long you're on YouTube, and I do get the thing with age times, but I think he could certainly handle himself better if he really wanted to make a point. But whatever, I just laugh when he acts like that. It's comical to me.
I guess it's more Eastern thing than Western, because like in the East, it's like the respect is given to the elders or older people or who are more experienced, so like senpai.
Right, but I mean, where it's tough for me is, on the topic that you guys get into discussing, I don't think that he should have to submit to somebody who believes in the Mandela effect, regardless.
No, I'm not talking about submitting. I'm talking about giving when you give mutual respect, at least that should be respected.
But
and then,
you think you would have done that with him, though? I mean, you think if he would have just spoke, like you guys could have just talked back and forth normally?
Yeah, I wish that would be nice, but I cannot expect much from someone who would just blurt out about something that he has no clue about.
No, I wouldn't say that he has no clue about it.
Well,
your only real argument is that it's because somebody doesn't believe in it.
No,
they don't see it. You say, well, then it's an effect that they can't see, so therefore it still exists. And it's like,
right. So it's nothing to do with believing, because it's an effect whether you observe it or not.
Sam, the reality is that your Bible is still printed the same way it was the day it was.
I understand. Right. I understand. But what the people who observe quantum effects saying is that they are different because of different realm. It's like,
Sam, we're not in a different realm, and the words aren't changing in the Bible.
No, it's not like changing. It's different.
You can't say they aren't different. They're the same.
Yeah, for example,
the text are the same. The commentary on it are the same. The Strong's cross-reference, all the cross-references, all the Strong's words.
I understand that. It's been the
changed.
same. It's been the same for you, or for Smokey.
It's been the same in all the books the Bibles themselves, and all the Bible books that talk about the Bible are all the same.
All right. So, right, I'm not denying that. I'm saying simply they're different. Like, for example, wineskin and bottle.
Wineskin is simply what you remember from reading the NIV.
No, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, and those people who observe the quantum effect, I remember reading that on KJV as
I remember
Marx.
you reading the NIV on your Kindle or whatever it was.
I don't read NIV.
You did years ago at times.
That was for example, like giving an example.
I remember you doing that for example then.
Yeah, I mean, so if I were to compare like with NIV or KJV, then I would use certain things on NIV, but it doesn't mean that I read NIV.
But like you say, which one rings true? Well, I understand that people would relate better with wineskin. However, that doesn't mean that it didn't say bottle and always say bottles.
Right, I understand. It says bottle right now in this RAM.
It did before too.
Well, you wouldn't know that because you don't know where it used to be or from other so-called RAM.
Dude,
so
what are you talking about? So if I go back
like quantum
30, 40
RAM.
years in my life and remember reading the Bible and seeing bottle, and yet you people say you remember when it used to say wineskin. Well, it didn't say wineskin. We're like around the same age. So
when they say used to, they're not talking about this RAM. They're talking about other quantum RAM that they are used to.
So they were in a different place?
Well, you could say that. So, it's like almost exactly the same, but different,
Well, that's strange. But it only really, it doesn't screw anything up, though, that things don't work at all anymore, right?
No, of course not.
Like there's, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There's the real Rob Reed. Hello, Mr. Reed.
Hello.
Welcome back, Chubby.
You missed Smokey.
I did. What the heck is he doing in here?
The week went quick. It was a 2 or 3 day week, whatever it was. Well, he showed up for the debate thing. I thought, oh, okay. That's truly a fair. Considering that Big Perm invited him from Smokey's channel, I went and read through
Big Perm invited him?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And also, there was somebody in the chat that told us that he would be here soon. So it led me to think that somehow he knew something. I don't know.
Go
Big
back
Perm was in the chat somehow.
Well, maybe.
No, I think he was in Smokey's chat, right? Not on this chat.
Right.
Yeah, probably not on this channel.
Yeah. Yeah, it was hilarious. So
Did you win? What did you debate?
I don't know. He just rage quit. He just
they were going to debate the Mandela effect.
Yeah, we're gonna set up time or whatever, but he just took off.
He just talked and cussed a lot and nothing was accomplished. And you both talked over each other. Nothing really happened.
Yeah, well, I tried to calm him down.
I'm a little disappointed because my fantasies had Smokey at a lot more staying power.
Yeah, he's a feminine little guy anyways.
I just didn't, quickies just don't do it for me.
Oh, come on. That's not.
I'd like a little romance. Did he at least did he bring flowers?
He's very kind to me.
He sounded like flowers.
He was kind to you, Sabello. That's a plus point. He didn't call you a whore or a slag or anything.
No, he was very polite to me. I mean,
he was very nice there. Yes,
had it out with Sam.
That was good.
Oh well.
Yeah, he was talking on me. I guess he didn't know that I was here or something, And then I jumped in, and then he just went off.
Let's see if we can pick up some of that.
There's a 2-week recovery time.
Number 2, I'm doing a stream right now. This
Here
is
you
what
go.
you would do things.
I'm
See,
sorry.
because you're a coward cock. You challenged me to a debate while I have a stream schedule. Because that's how weak and cowardly and pathetic you are. Go, hey, go play with your magnets and enjoy your porn websites and your escort services and your sex trafficking. Yeah, no magnets.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Man, what about the debate? Dang it! Come on.
Yeah, what about the debate, man?
What do you want to debate?
You, Bruce, you're so funny.
Were you surprised that I was here?
No.
Uh-huh.
I was told in my chat you were here and that you wanted to debate. I came over and
so what do you want to talk about?
You tell me, Thicky. You're the one that wanted to challenge me to a debate.
What?
Is this getting boring yet or no?
Man, he's so mad.
Yeah, I got the gist.
Yeah, but it gets worse, so that's why I thought that.
Commonly called the Mandela effect. Now you, Thicky, claim that the Mandela effect is under the effect of Satan. Satan controls the effect, and Satan used the effect to change the Bible. I've heard you argue this. Therefore,
well, sometimes it's God, and sometimes it's the devil.
You but not persuasive.
This was.
I did try to say that, but
you are
pretty loud.
You're dimwit. You're a nunce. You're a failure, and you're an incompetent. You're a complete utter absolute spiritual abomination, and you're gonna sit right under Satan's nutsack for eternity. Go fuck yourself.
Is he going all homoerotic again?
Thanks.
That was something. As I think I said afterwards, it was edifying at that joke. I recognize.
He was. What was that about Satan's nutsack? What did he say?
You know what?
He's got a vivid imagination. It's really vivid.
I think that he got that from Ryan because, like, I didn't say whatever he was crapping out, and he probably heard that from Ryan. And what I was saying is that if the Bible were to be changed, then who would change it? And then he takes that and then move on and saying that Satan changed it and blah, blah, blah. But whatever.
Kevin Durant!
What?